Let us start with next topic, some identities involving logarithm. First property is log of z1 into z2 is equals to log z1 plus log z2. Second is log of z1 upon z2 is equals to log z1 minus log z2. Question is find z1 comma z2 such that log of z1 into z2 is not equals to log z1 plus log z2. This log here log is a principal branch. Second is log of z1 upon z2 is not equals to log of z1 minus log z2. Let us see solution. We have to show that log of z1 into z2 is not equals to log of z1 plus log z2. Okay. Let z1 is equals to minus 2 and z2 is equals to minus 3. This both points lies on the negative x-axis. Okay. Then modulus of z1 is r1, which is equals to under root of minus 2 square plus 0, which is equals to 2. And theta1 is pi. R2 is equals to modulus of z2, which is equals to under root of minus 3 square plus 0, which is equals to 3. And theta is equals to pi. Okay. So modulus of z1 into z2 is equals to modulus of minus 2 into minus 3 is equals to modulus of 6, which is equals to under root of 6 square plus 0, which is equals to 6. So argument of z1 into z2 is equals to 0. Obviously it is lies on a positive x-axis. So argument of z1 into z2 is 0. So log z1 is ln r1 plus I into theta1. Actually this theta is a principal value. So ln 2 plus I pi. Call this equation number 1. Log z2 is equals to ln r2 plus I into theta 2. ln 3 plus I into pi. Call this equation number 2. Log of z1 into z2, which is equals to ln of modulus of z1 into z2 plus I into theta. This is ln 6 plus I 0. Okay. If you add these two equations 1 and 2, obviously this will not equals to log of z1 into z2. Okay. Let us see next example. Next example is let z1 is equals to minus I, z2 is equals to I lies on imaginary axis. Then r1 is equals to 1, r2 is equals to 1, theta 1 is equals to minus pi by 2, theta is equals to pi by 2. z1 upon z2 minus I upon I is equals to minus 1. Then r is equals to 1, theta is equals to pi. Okay. So log of z1 upon z2 is equals to ln modulus of z1 upon z2 plus I into theta. ln 1 plus I into pi, which is equals to I pi. Log of z1 minus log of z2 is equals to ln r1 plus I into theta 1 minus ln r2 plus I into theta 1. ln 1 plus I into minus pi by 2 minus ln 1 plus I pi by 2. This is minus pi r. From 1 and 2 we will observe that log of z1 upon z2 is not equals to log of z1 minus log z2. Okay. Next topic is complex exponent. When z is not equals to 0, the exponent c, it is any complex number. The function z raised to c is defined by z raised to c is equals to exponential of c into log z, which is equals to e raised to c log z, where log z is denoted the multiple valued logarithmic function. Let us see example for better understanding. Here we have to find the values of I raised to 2i. Okay, using the definition of complex exponent. Complex exponent z raised to c is equals to exponential of log z. Okay, that is we have to find I raised to 2i, which is equals to exponential of 2i into log I. Here z raised to c, exponential of c log z. Okay, means here z is I and c is 2I. So this can be written as exponential c is 2I log I. Okay, first of all we will find log I. So I can be written as 0 plus I. So it is cos pi by 2 plus I sin pi by 2, means cos pi by 2 is 0, sin pi by 2 is 1. Here we will consider argument. So we will add 2n pi. So this is cos pi by 2 plus pi by 2 2n pi plus I sin pi by 2 plus 2n pi. So I can be written as e raised to I pi by 2 plus 2n pi by Euler's formula. Taking log on both sides, we will get log I is equals to I into pi by 2 plus 2n pi. Multiplying by 2I on both sides, we will get 2 into I log I, which is equals to 2 into I, because here we require 2I into log I. So we will get 2I into log I, which is equals to 2I into I into pi by 2 plus 2n pi. Okay, using this 2 in 1, we will get I raised to 2I is equals to exponential of minus here I into here this I into I is minus 2, that's why here is a minus 2. Okay, so exponential of minus 2 pi by 2 plus 2n pi. This is nothing but exponential of minus pi plus 4n pi. Okay, similarly you can solve this example. Next topic is principal value of z raised to c is principal value z raised to c which is equals to e raised to c into log z. Question is find principal value of a is minus I raised to I, b 1 plus I raised to I, c minus 1 raised to 1 upon pi, d I raised to I, and e is this. Okay, first we will find principal value of minus I raised to I. Principal value z raised to c is equals to e raised to c log z. Principal value of minus I raised to I, which is equals to, here c is I and z is minus I. So this can be written as e raised to I log of minus I. Okay, which is equals to, principal value means here we will consider the principal value of argument of z. So e raised to I ln of modulus of minus I plus I into argument of minus I. Okay, which is equals to L e raised to I into ln 1 plus I into minus pi by 2, which is equals to, this ln 1 is 0 and I into I is minus 1 and this minus minus becomes plus, so remains only e raised to pi by 2. Means here we have expressed log z in the form of ln r plus I into argument of z. Okay, so principal value of minus I raised to I is e raised to pi by 2. Next is principal value of 1 plus I raised to I is equals to e raised to I into log of 1 plus I. E raised to I into, this is ln modulus of 1 plus I into argument of 1 plus I. So e raised to I into modulus of 1 plus I is under root of 2 plus z is lies in first quadrant, so it is tan inverse of 1 is pi by 4r. So it is equals to e raised to I into ln under root of 2 minus pi by 4. Next is principal value of minus 1 raised to 1 upon pi. e raised to 1 upon pi log of minus 1, which is equals to e raised to 1 upon pi ln modulus of minus 1 plus I into argument of minus 1, which is equals to e raised to 1 upon pi. This ln modulus of minus 1 is 1, so it is ln 1 plus argument of minus 1 is pi, which is equals to e raised to I. Next is principal value of I raised to I is equals to e raised to I into log I, e raised to I into ln of modulus of I plus I into argument of I, which is equals to e raised to I into ln 1 plus I pi by 2, which is equals to e raised to minus pi by 2. Next is the exponential function with base c, where c is any non-zero constant. It is written as, here c is a non-zero constant, c raised to z is equals to a raised to z log c. Derivative of c raised to z is derivative of e raised to z log c, which is equals to e raised to z log c into log c, because here we differentiating this function with respect to z. So here e raised to z log c, and log c is constant, that's why we will multiply log c. Next topic is inverse trigonometric and hyperbolic function. Okay, to define the inverse sine function, sine inverse z, we write omega is equals to sine inverse z when z is equals to sine omega. That is, omega is equals to sine inverse z when z is equals to e raised to I omega minus e raised to minus I into omega upon 2i. There are some identities. Sine inverse of z is equals to minus I into log of iz plus 1 minus z square raised to 1 by 2. Cos inverse of z is equals to minus I into log of z plus I into 1 minus z square raised to 1 by 2. Tan inverse of z is equals to I by 2 log of 1 plus z upon 1 I plus z upon I minus z. Derivative of sine inverse of z with respect to z is 1 upon 1 minus z square raised to 1 by 2. dy dz of cos inverse of z is equals to minus 1 upon 1 minus z square raised to 1 by 2. dy dz of tan inverse of z is equals to 1 upon 1 plus z square. Sine inverse hyperbolic z is equals to log of z plus z square plus 1 raised to 1 by 2. Cos inverse hyperbolic z is equals to log of z plus z square minus 1 raised to 1 by 2. Tan inverse hyperbolic z is equals to 1 by 2 log of 1 plus z upon 1 minus z. Let us see example. Find the values of tan inverse of 2i. Here z is equals to 2i. We know that the tan inverse of z is I by 2 log of I plus z upon I minus z. Using z is equals to 2i in above equation, we will get tan inverse of z is equals to I by 2 log of I plus 2i upon I minus 2i. So this is I by 2 log of 3i upon minus I. This is I by 2 log of minus 3. First we find log of minus 3. Z1 is equals to minus 3, which is equals to 3 can be written as 3 into minus 1. So 3 into cos pi plus 2n pi plus I sin pi plus 2n pi. So which is equals to 3 into e raised to I into 1 plus 2n into pi. So log of minus 3 is equals to, taking log on both sides, you will get log 3 plus I into 1 plus 2n into pi. So put this 2 in 1. Put this 2 in 1, we will get I by 2 log 3 plus I into 1 plus 2n pi. This is nothing but which is equals to I by 2 log 3 minus 1 plus 2n into pi by 2. Okay, we will stop here. Your third chapter is over. In next video we will start fourth chapter. Thank you.